All right. So yeah, hi, my name is Juan Carlos Sohana, and I'm from the Philippines. I'm joined with Cláudio Alves from Portugal. We're gonna have our own. Hi, Cláudio, by the way. Hi.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm so nervous. Anyway, this is gonna be like our video on personal picks since we saw the nominations for the 95th Academy Awards together. And now we're gonna do our personal picks. This is not predictions, everyone. So we're just gonna have our own picks from the categories, 23, all of them. Yeah, because I think it's a lot of people are already doing predictions. So we're just gonna do our own thing and choose our own personal winners. So that's fun.
and
Um,
I'm terrible at predictions.
and I quit from predictions unless someone DMs me like, "What's your prediction?" All right, so what we're gonna do is 23 categories from the shorts to best picture.
Mhm.
We only have 1 minute per category. And we're gonna have an alarm that sounds like this. Yeah, so that means time's up. Let's move to the next category. Um, just a note. I didn't get to watch any of the shorts because I was trying to watch the shorts, but then I saw that a lot of the shorts were like 30 to 40 minutes, and I don't have the time anymore. And then I haven't seen the shorts are long, and Avatar: The Way of Water. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it when it comes to digital on March 28th. I'm talking too fast, I know. So let's begin. I'm gonna let you take the wheel with the next category. So you ready?
I mean, but you're going to say the nominees, right?
Yes, I'm gonna say timer starts now. The nominees are blank, 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 blank.
Okay,
Okay?
okay, okay. Fine,
Okay.
fine, go.
Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. So oh my gosh. Okay. Um the nominees for a live action short film are An Irish Goodbye, Ivalu Le Pupille, Night Ride, and The Red Suitcase. Timer starts now. What's your pick?
Okay, my pick is La Pupille. It's gorgeous, looks fantastic. Maybe it's a bit sentimental, childish, but the formal beauty of it kind of makes up for it. And I just really want Alice Rohrwacher to have an Oscar.
She directed Happy as Lazaro, right?
Yes, she should have won a
Yeah.
lot of stuff for that one, but she didn't.
Yeah. How about the other nominees if you can give a quick reaction to the others?
I like the red suitcase. I dislike all the others.
Oh, I mean, but that's normal in live action short film.
Yeah, I hate the short categories. They do not represent the greatness of short films out there. They never do. And this
Mm-hmm.
one and this category isn't even the worst of them.
Oh my gosh, this usually is the worst, right?
Documentary is worse this year.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay, timer stop. Okay, next category, documentary short film. Feature. The nominees are The Elephant Whisperers, Haul Out, How Do You Measure a Year, The Martha Mitchell Effect, and Stranger at the Gate. Timer starts now.
Although it's the only good one. I'm sorry. It's true.
Really?
And it's great. I'm very surprised it was nominated because it's so good. It's very it's very sensory
Uh-huh.
in its approach to an ecological theme, come apocalyptic, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. It's not going to win.
How about the
All the
others?
horrible. Stranger to Gate is horrible. It's going to win.
Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's like a New York Times op-ed in the form of a film. I hate it.
Mm-hmm. How about I've heard some things about how do you measure a year?
It's fine. It's whatever. It's better than the director's last film.
Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of people are also saying the Elephant Whisperers. Um,
It's very expensive looking.
it's okay. Timer stops. Okay. All right. Woo. All right. An animated. What is this animated short film? The nominees are. My gosh, I'm shaking. The nominees are The Boy, The Mole, The Fox, and the Horse, The Flying Sailor, Ice Merchants, My Year of Dicks, love it, and Anosh told me the world is fake, and I think I believe it. Go.
Ice Merchants, Portuguese Pride, but it's also the best one of them. But all of these are actually kind of interesting and good. We should have 15 nominees for animated short and none of the others.
Wow.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
But it
Ice
yeah.
Merchants for the win. Silent movies. winning Oscars again.
But if you're gonna choose a number 2, which one would it be?
An ostrich told me the world is fake, and I believe it. And I think whatever the name is.
Yeah. And
It's very fun.
what's your least favorite?
The fox, the boy, whatever, all of
Yeah.
that, the apple one. But it's very pretty. I love the animation style. I just wish it wasn't so long and the text is right in a way that doesn't
Yeah.
respond positively.
All right, perfect. Now, I'm going to say something now. Makeup and hairstyling. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. Let's go. What's your pick?
All Quiet on the Western Front. It's the only category where I'm going to say that. So, yay for them, for all that mud and all those dirty twinks. You tell me, what's your favorite?
All right, so I did tell you a while ago because last night I think you posted your like personal picks and I muted you for a while because I don't want to see, I want to be surprised. And my pick for this category is also All Quiet on Western Front. It's just great war makeup and all that. Not just realistic, but really haunting, and you can feel the texture and the skin and all that. I mean, you do makeup, right? Or no?
No, I don't. I just set some costumes.
What's your least favorite nominee?
The Whale. Let's not award fat suit.
Okay. It's my number 2.
No, because bad taste.
Wow. Okay.
And you don't care about the dehumanizing.
All right. Visual effects. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun: Maverick. Let's go.
Avatar. It's Avatar. Come on. It's no context. It's just the best. Yeah, watching that on IMAX 3D, like it's amazing. It's really sad to compare the underwater sequences in Black Panther to Avatar, because like there's no comparison. Avatar for the win, yay! Also, Paya Khan, that is the whale that should be winning Oscars this year.
So, like I said a while ago, I haven't seen Avatar yet, but right now I'm gonna go with All Quiet on Western Front for visual effects. It's very seamless supporting / lead visual effects. I agree. The Black Panther Wakanda Forever is very hit or miss in terms of visual effects. I don't get it.
The cinematography doesn't help.
Yeah. And my personal pick here in this category is Nope, but it's not nominated. So okay, stop. All right. Costume design. The nominees are Babylon, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Ever All at Once, and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
My vote is Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, even though I know Jenny Beavan doesn't really need more Oscars, but still.
And she is also my personal pick. I love how this was just not like, because it's set in the world of fashion, so like, okay, fashion, but there was such a lot of character texture in those costumes. Like, more about costumes than I do, but even in my small observations, like, oh, okay, that's nice. That's great. And a lot of
yeah. The working class part is as well created as the Dior fashion show.
Yeah, and the costumes themselves are part of the narrative, so they're so crucial to get it right. And I don't think it failed. It even succeeded exponentially. So I love it. I love the costumes of that. Yeah. Okay. So time's up. Now let's go to production design. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, what's it? Babylon, Elvis, and The Fablemans.
Babylon. I'm voting for Babylon for the way it shows the transition from silent film sets to the tyranny of sound stages. I love that. I love it. Like just the desert studio. It wins there. It wins there.
Oh yeah. It's such a vibrant set, and it's also my number 1. I don't know. It's just so transporting, but it's not just a recreation because I mean you're more well versed in silent era, but just on how immersive it is on the specific worldview that Chazelle has in his interpretation of this, I don't know, perspective in Hollywood. That really hit me. And my number 2 is All Quiet on the Western Front. But where would you put Avatar: The Way of Water?
I would put it like in third, behind Elvis. I screenshot Elvis for something, and I was really, reminded of how great the sets are.
All right, time's up. Now let's go to original song. The nominees are Applause from Tell It Like a Woman. What is it? Next one? Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick. Lift Me Up from Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Not to from RRR. And This Is the Life from Everything Ever All at Once.
Well, not to. It's the only one I would nominate.
Oh no.
That is actually the thing in most of these categories. My winner is the only one I would nominate, and sometimes not even that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
Yeah.
I think it's going to lose, because it's too good to be true.
Yeah. It actually kind of is, and it's my number one pick. It's kind of far from the others. For me, even though that one line from Applause is stuck in my head for weeks now. I just couldn't get behind Hold My Hand and This Is a Life. I'm sorry.
I am so angry at you, Diane Warren. You made me watch that film.
Okay, so now let's go to we still have the original score. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Ever All at Once, and The Fablemans.
Babylon.
I
have listened to that score so much. It's been the score to part to February. I was just listening to it nonstop.
Yeah, it's also my number one. And I do have a question. What were you doing when you were listening to Babylon score?
You don't need to know that.
I do need to know.
No, because you know.
Okay, I literally don't know what were you doing?
Shut up.
Because I'm dancing. I'm dancing to it.
The time is.
I mean, Babylon's also my pick. What my number two is Everything Everywhere. What's your number two?
Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's so cool. Sun looks our Oscar nominees. So cool.
Yep. Okay, now let's go to sound. The nominees are All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Elvis, and Top Gun Maverick.
My winner is sound, Elvis. They're all good nominees, honestly. Even the German twin Quan.
You're mean.
Honestly, I think the only thing I don't like about All Quiet and Avatar is that I think they should have the mix. The score is too overbearing on the mix, but apart from that, they're all good. What's your pick?
All right, that is very interesting. So yeah, I think all the four that I've seen are very good nominees. I wouldn't I don't question any of their nominations, but my personal pick is actually The Batman.
Oh,
there's something,
I like it. It's really good.
Yeah, there's something about the darkness of that world that is also embedded through sound, and I don't know, it brings it adds so much to the experience.
I love the constant bad weather.
Yeah, and also okay, stop it. All right, the nominees for best film editing are what are the nominees? The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Ever All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick.
Tar. You know, one of those stupid anonymous Oscar ballots said that Tar needed more editing. They're stupid. They're so stupid. But yeah, it's not going to win, but I'm very happy it got nominated. I love when films that actually have very long shots, long takes, and kind of allow you to breathe and do actually interesting things with the editing that's just not fast. You know, so yeah, Tar. What's your pick? It's not
my pick, I think I should change right now, because for the longest time it has been Tar. And then when I saw Paul Rogers, it had been Everything Ever All at Once. I might go to Tar, but I'm going to go with Everything Ever All at Once. I'm just torn between those two, and they're the polar opposites, right? Because Tar is really in the extension, and Everything Ever All at Once is the cohesion and the chaos. I love it.
You want Paul Rogers to win, not because of his editing skills.
That's true. And the nominees for cinematography are All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo Falls Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar.
That man who is in your head. My winner is Tar. Also, again, I took a lot of screenshots lately of all those films, and I was really impressed by Tar, especially its use of mirrors. I didn't notice that the first time I watched it, but it's really interesting. And symmetry. So yeah, Tar.
By the way, I'm just gonna defend my choice. I don't know why I'm gonna defend Paul Rogers and Everything Ever All at Once, but now in cinematography, I'm actually going with Bardo.
Oh, I really like that, but I just wish it wasn't so much a Lubeski knockoff.
Mm-hmm. It just for me, it immersed me so much in a way
Yeah.
that even when I don't know the other aspects of the film is starting to detach with me, it kept me intact. It's so clear in its perspective. I love it, really love it, and yeah, I'm glad it got in. And
I'm surprised you
okay,
didn't go for the orange and teal one.
yeah, I'm not. All right, so now let's go to international feature. From the nominees are Argentina 1985, Belgium Close, what is it? Germany All Quiet on the Western Front, Ireland The Quiet Girl, and Poland Yeoh.
You know, I know Germany is going to win. Fuck them, but I'm going to choose Poland. Oh, World War II. No, but yeah, AO is the only one that should be here. All the others, no. Fuck whoever called Lucas Dont the new prince of queer cinema. What's your pick?
My
It's Lucas Dont.
my pick is Yeoh, and
EO,
yeah,
yay!
Yeoh, and
Hunky power.
I've seen all the 15 shortlisted ones, and after Yeoh, the next nominee is number 8. So 1 to 7, Yeoh, and then 2 to 7 are films not even nominated. So I'm so mixed in this group. I just love Yeoh so much. It's transporting. Okay, shut up. All right, now let's go to documentary feature. The nominees are All That Breathes, I Cannot Breathe, All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. What is this? Fire of Love, A House Made of Splinters, and Navalny.
I mean, all the beauty and the bloodshed. Though all that please, I recently saw a picture of the director. I wouldn't mind seeing him with an Oscar.
Wow, sir. Just pick it.
Oh, you can.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Your editing nonsense is fine, but
My
whatever.
pick is now Tar. No, I'm sticking with Paul. Wow. I'm gonna go with All the Beauty and the Bloodshed. It's I cannot explain the experience that I had with this film.
Mm-hmm.
I it I don't know. I'm just blown away by Nan Golden's story and how Laura Poitras told that story.
Mm-hmm.
It just it moved me in a way that I didn't know I expected. And yeah, still Emma just gut punch. And shut up. All right, now let's go to animated feature. The nominees are what are the nominees? Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, The Sea Beast, and Turning Red.
Um, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I really like Puss in Boots, I wouldn't be mad at it winning. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised at that. I really don't like Marcel. I'm sorry. I would have stepped on that shell. It wouldn't miss its family if it was gone. Okay, maybe you should get that part. What's your pick?
Turning Red.
Okay. I think
Um,
it might win because you should never underestimate Disney.
yeah, never. And I just this one interesting article from Vulture about why what Turning Red is great, but for the longest time it has been Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I'm so glad I saw that.
It's so good. I love the
All
animation
right,
style.
stop now. The nominees for adapted screenplay are All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun, Maverick, and Women Talking.
Women talking, but because I love it so much in comparison to what's to All Quiet is going to win at the Oscars. But it's just not a prediction. So yeah, Women talking. And I read the book. I think it's a good and smart adaptation.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go with Women Talking. Ah, surprise. Women Talking is just I don't know. It's stuck with me on how, of course, the words are. We've talked about how the words just
Mm-hmm.
flowed, but even the lack of words, it always hits, and it's so beautifully measured without feeling constrained.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like a marriage of Sarah Pauli's writing and direction. Duh,
I
but
think it is very well structured too.
yeah, and I watched it recently, and I don't know the screenplay and the editing and the direction. It's so perfectly wonderfully calibrated, and it just gave
Mm-hmm.
me an experience that I just stop. All right, the nominees now for original screenplay are what are the nominees? The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, Star, and Triangle of Sadness.
My winner, and I'm kind of surprising myself, is The Benches of Inisherin.
Oh,
I really like that screenplay. I like And revisiting it and thinking about it, it's grown in my estimation.
He used to be nice.
I hate Triangle of Sadness. I hate it so much. Sorry, I just needed to say that. What's your pick?
My pick is Tar. Um, yeah, it's
Mhm.
through the
I like
words.
I
Yeah,
like the direction better than the screenplay in that film.
yeah. I felt such an immersion to the world and to her character. The proximity that I felt to her and how everyone turns on her. Um, I don't know. It's such a very well done
Are you
character.
one of the people that thinks she's a blameless victim?
I think she's a okay. Timer. Okay, now let's go to supporting actor. The nominees are
Saved by the
uh,
bell!
Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian Terry Henry for Causeway, Judd Hirsch for The Fablemans, Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Ki Hui Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I mean, it's Kiwi Kwan. It's been Kiwi Kwan since I first saw that film. And I thought Michelle Yeoh was going to get all the awards and he was going to be left by the side. So I'm very happy with this development. I also think he's very hot in the film. Whatever that says about me.
Wow.
I needed to say that. But it's really good. It's my favorite part of that film.
Okay, my personal pick is Brian Tyree Henry in Causeway.
Also very hot.
It's such
No,
a
yeah.
beautiful character, very
And
subdued. Yeah.
And he should have an Oscar already for his Beale Street Good Talk.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Perfect. Now let's go to supporting actress. The nominees are Angela Bassett for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Hong Chow for The Whale, Carrie Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Stephanie Hsu for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Dolly. No, I'm not gonna stop myself.
I mean, Dolly DeLeon would win if she was here for me, but my pick is Hong Chow for The Whale. She's the only thing in The Whale that I like. She sort of overcomes a lot of those text pitfalls, so she's my choice. I love when an actor does great work working with shit.
She doesn't need saving. Yeah, my personal pick is also Hong Chow. I
People
also
are
have
amazing.
a lot of problems with The Whale. Yeah, but
Not enough.
not enough for me to go half stars, but she is the one thing that I was holding on to with such expert line readings and she's so expressive and the body language. It's such a complete performance. I love her so much. And actor in the leading role, the nominees are Austin Butler for Elvis. Who else? Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Paul Mescal for After Sun, and Bill Nighy for Living.
My pick is Bill Nighy for a Living.
Wow.
I watched Living at Sundance before all of these awards buzz, and I loved him so much. So I'm very glad that he managed to score this nomination. He deserves it. It's amazing. Just the singing scene should win him the Oscar.
He is my number two. It's such a beautiful performance, which, in a way, it's kind of restrained and it's restrained. But it's also such a showcase for him on how masterfully expressive he is, even in the smallest of expressions. But my personal pick is my husband, Paul Mescal for After Sun. Yeah, he is. And a rewatch unveiled so much of the emotions that he's buried. Actors in the leading role, the nominees are Kate Blanchett for Tar, Anna de Armas for Blonde, Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie, Michelle Williams for The Fablemans, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
My pick is Michelle Yeoh. I would love to see a performance that relies so much on comedy and action to win. I just think she's the best in the film. In this race. I wouldn't nominate any of them, I should say.
You're chaos incarnate. I would rewatch Everything Everywhere All at Once tomorrow to just prepare for the win. But my personal pick is Kate Blanchett for Tar. It's a gigantic performance that I was so struck, and I thought she's gonna get this, but the lengths that she went to is still something that I was always surprised still. And it's such a titanic performance. But shout out to Andrea Riseborough for To Leslie. Yay. Now let's go to director. The nominees for director are who are the nominees? Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Everything Ever All at Once, Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans, Todd Field for Tar, and Ruben Ostlund for Triangle of Sadness.
Two of those people have no rights being here. My winner is Steven Spielberg for The Fablemans. It's my favorite Spielberg since E.T.
Wow.
I
Wow.
really loved it, and every time I revisit parts of it, I'm just more enchanted by the direction.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Steven Spielberg is the only one that makes my personal ballot. So.
Wow. My personal pick is Todd Field for Tar. I don't know how to explain it, but it's I'm wasting the time. But yeah, it's such a direction that I am just in awe when I was watching it, on how the control and the precision and the direction is. Oh, fuck. All right, so now let's go to directing. We're gonna give directing picture. Give 2 minutes because we're gonna share our rankings from 10 to 1 because that's how the preferential ballot works. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. What's your 10?
Twinks dying in Germany.
Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't have a 10 because I haven't seen Avatar: The Way of Water yet. Number 9, please.
Triangle of Sadness.
My number
The
9
white
is
one
yeah.
did better.
Okay. Sorry. My number 9 is The Banshees of Inisherin. What's your 8?
Avatar: The Way of Water.
My number 8 is Triangle of Sadness. What's your number 7?
Elvis.
My number 7 is The Fablemans. What's your 6? What's your 6?
Top Gun Maverick.
My number 6 is Elvis. What's your 5?
The Banshees of Inisherin.
My 5 is Top Gun Maverick. What's your 4?
Tar.
My 4 is All Quiet in the Western Front. What's your 3?
Linda Tar. My 3 is Everything Everywhere All at Once, the next best picture winner.
Same. It's also my number 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and even if I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, but I kind of doubt that it would top my top 2. But still, regardless of my personal stuff, it's gonna be such a unique winner that I'm here for it. Yeah, what's your 2 and 1?
Women Talk. My 2 is Women Talking. My 1 is The Fablemans.
Okay, my number 2 is also Women Talking, and my number 1 is Tar.
You'll love Linda.
I love Linda. I am Linda. Ooh. Sans the allegations.
And you're already in the Philippines. You don't need a downfall. You're already there.
Yeah, so they say that her downfall is in the Philippines. Like, where am I gonna go? This is downfall already. So oh no.
Maybe you're going to rise now.
Rise Borough. Yes. Oh.
Well, if you recruit Frances Fisher.
Wait, I love Frances Fisher. I just rewatched her in Titanic.
She's the best part in terms of the cast of Titanic. She gives the best performance.
Of course, it's unfair. We're women. Yes, I love it. Anyway, before we end our split-second conversation, because for us usually a short chat is 4 hours. What is your are you gonna watch the Oscars live tomorrow?
Yeah, I watch it every year.
I did it last year. What's your overall feeling about the group of nominees that we have? Because we're not talking about yet what we expect would win, but what's your overall feeling about the nominees this year?
Could be much worse.
Oh, could be much worse. Is it better than
Different, like looking at the best picture, I only dislike 2 of the films. The rest I like in several degrees. So yeah, I think it's a solid year in terms of nominations. Even if almost none of my favorites made it, but I'm used to that.
Yeah. And
Lagi Malanda gave the best performance of the year.
Yes.
She beats all 20 acting nominees.
Yes. That's a tight. Speaking of Frances Fisher, a Titanic performance, if I ever seen one, and with minimal, What am I doing?
What the fuck
Body
are you
language.
doing?
The
What are
body
you
language
doing?
is so still in the body language, and yet it conveys so much. Like I know this
Are
is
you
like,
are you Ursula in the Little Mermaid now? What?
oh no, 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 no. You cannot see Ursula because Disney's so dark. But anyway, yeah, it's a group of I think it's an improvement from last Oscars in a lot of ways. Um, but to be honest, I'm kind of less. I mean, I'm gonna watch the Oscars live. I didn't last year because of some fun reasons, but this year I'm gonna watch. But I am not really invested because first of all, I didn't do predictions, and number two, um, women talking underperformed in terms of nominations, and Dolly De Leon didn't get in. So I was like, okay, fine, do your thing, Oscars, whatever.
I mean, I have to say I'm more invested than in previous years because there are so many races that could go.
But that's the thing too, in terms of
Like
like predicting to win.
there are so many moments that will be like only when the envelope opens, which it will be exciting. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do want to ask you. Now
We have
let's.
1 minute.
Yeah, I know. I see it here. But I do want to ask you though. Which category do you think has in store? What?
Quicker.
No, 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 no. I know the time. I know the time. Which category do you think has one? Give one category has in store for the biggest possible surprise?
Uh, honestly, this is going to sound weird, but I think that song. I don't think it will be
Oh.
that. I think someone else will win. I
Mm-hmm.
think Rihanna might win. Yeah.
Any
I
chance
think people are
Diane?
so. I hope not, but you never know.
Yeah. For me, I know a lot of people are waiting for actors because that's such a lot of invested emotions there. But I think for me the most open is score
Yeah. Score. I think score is very. I don't know.
because the front runner is in a very mixed received film and in a non-best picture nominee. The second one is such an untraditional score to So I'm feeling that everything everywhere all at once could actually win that one. But
Maybe it's a
yeah.
possibility.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, the Oscars is gonna be tomorrow or later. I don't know which time. March 12, 5 p.m. What California time, 8 p.m. New York time. Yeah,
One
ABC,
in the morning. 1 in the morning, Portugal time.
8 a.m. on our country. So Claudia, thank you so much for joining me for this conversation. And well, I'll talk to you at more Oscar, whatever. Yeah, more Oscars during the
Love
Oscars and
you.
after the Oscars, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
okay. Bye bye. We made
Bye.
it. We made